We are live with Professor Steve Buchwald from MIT. Thank you so much, Steve, for participating in our live interview today and being our Allergon lecturer, spending 2 days with us at Irvine. So we have a question for you. Can you tell us a little bit about what you love most about both Rufus and Rufus?
Well, what I love most about Rufus is that he is a tremendously loyal and loving companion. What I like most about Rufus is that it turns out to be a ligand that is very useful in a lot of transformations. I should mention, however, that that Rufus really initially was going to be called Jackie Foss, although there is now a Jackie Foss. But Jackie Milne, when she was a postdoc in my lab, was the person who developed Rufus, and then she decided, for reasons that I'm not quite sure about, that she didn't want her name associated with the ligand.
Oh wow, that's great. So Steve, can you tell us just something about what's playing on your iPod or iPhone, or what kind of music are you listening to these days?
I listen to a combination of 60s rock and roll. It's Spotify, but 60s rock and roll and hip hop.
Oh, okay.
And I got hip hop because my both of my kids, Nathan, who's 20, and Sarah, who's 17, like hip hop. And I didn't like it at the beginning, but we would be driving around and they'd be playing hip hop, and eventually I got acclimated to it. So
that's awesome. You mentioned yesterday some advice for new assistant professors is don't listen to the haters. So are you also a Taylor Swift fan?
I am not particularly a Taylor Swift fan, but
okay.
I have borrowed the quote.
Okay, awesome. Steve, would you sing something for us? We
No.
heard you have a great...
No. There are limits. I want to protect everybody, so we're not going to do that. So,
okay.
But thank you for the invitation.
Sounds great. So,
unless you want to sing a duet, then I could sing
sure,
something.
I will. What would you like to sing together?
Oh, do you know any country western?
Country western, like Shania Twain?
No. Maybe we should just
Okay, we'll just...
leave it at that.
All right, Steve, thanks so much. That's really awesome. You had a really inspiring talk yesterday, and your career is just amazing. Can you share with the general public, like, what message would you like the general public to know about chemistry? And this might be something that, most of our Twitter followers are chemists, but they could, share
Right.
with their families.
Well, I would say two things. One, I think you should work on problems that you're interested in, and you shouldn't worry so much about whether something has applications or not, because things, as I said yesterday, oftentimes you start doing something and the applications just follow naturally from it. But I also would say that as an academic, the best road to success is to have tremendous graduate students and postdocs. That's the absolute number one advantage that one has being at a place like MIT.
Awesome. All right, thanks so much, everyone. Professor Steve Buchwald from MIT.